I've also let people come on workshops and, give me no money because they are financially strained. And then if there's been no gratitude or acknowledgement after, it really gets to me. And I
Yes.
think it's that I thought there's something wrong with me. Why am I feeling so entitled to their gratitude? But I think it's that feeling of reciprocity,
Yes, it
that
is.
that little bit of saying thank you or whatever it
Yes.
is, it just
Yes.
calms and relaxes.
Exactly. That's the giving back. The
Mm.
gratitude is the gift back. But
Yeah.
when that's withheld, you feel contracted and you feel less wishing to be generous in the future, or I'm not going to help them in the future. Something closes down in you. So this balance of give and take isn't just through money, of course, it's
Mm.
everywhere in organizations, and it's so important. So there isn't a best price. I mean, sometimes with some of my clients, if I think that they're financially strapped and not able to afford my full fee, I'll say, look, it's important to me that I charge you something, but let's have an open conversation about what feels bearable for you, but also feels like you're acknowledging the skill and the work and the experience I'm bringing in service of you. So what is that price? Now, if there's an open negotiation like that, that can be really strengthening for both parties. Yeah, and they might say, £100 an hour, for example. But when they say it, I can tell that that's going to be a strain to them. So I have to check, like,
Mm.
okay, for how long? And would that cause you deprivation? And of course, it's going to cost them something financially and some stress, but there's an acknowledgement of their investment in the work. If it's not free, more value is placed on it. They bring a different consciousness to the work. So there are ways around and through this. It's not about charging the most or what the client will bear or what the market will bear. There are ways around it. But the fundamental principle is, does it feel like there's fairness in the exchange here on
Mm.
both sides?
Yeah, that's really good. That piece was really good. Oh, good. There's nothing wrong with me for feeling resentful.
There's nothing wrong with you. This is a universal human response to an imbalance in give and take. You feel
Mm.
exploited, and of course that is going to breed resentment. I mean, there are different ways that you can deal with it. You might
Yeah.
have a conversation with them afterwards and just say, I really felt that you withheld some gratitude and I don't feel good about that, and give them an opportunity for some redress. But, money is one of those things, as you know, that we project so much on and can carry so much shame that we all can avoid these courageous conversations and we can all avoid transparency around our financial dealings. But part of what this work shows is that the greater the transparency and the greater the acknowledgement of the balance of give and take, the more we flourish.
Mm.